The last part of Module 5 and the last part of our course is forgiveness and reconciliation. There are some differences between these two. Forgiveness is the granting of pardon and decision to transcend resentment, while reconciliation is the process of reestablishing a relationship, overcoming animosity and distrust. You might choose to forgive someone but not be willing to reconcile your relationship. Reconciliation is much more difficult to accomplish without some forgiveness involved. There are many misconceptions about forgiveness. Some people believe forgiveness means to excuse or condone someone's behavior. This is not the case. We can forgive someone while still condemning their actions. In forgiveness, we choose not to condemn the person despite the nature of the person's actions. Another misconception about forgiveness is that forgiveness requires reconciliation or is the same thing as reconciliation. It is sometimes a healthy thing to forgive someone and let go of anger and bitterness, but not a healthy thing to become involved in a relationship with that person again. Forgiveness without reconciliation is sometimes the best choice. To some people, forgiveness is a sign of weakness. They see forgiveness as excusing the other person's behavior and may feel that this is the easy way out. In fact, choosing to forgive does not excuse the other person's behavior and can take great strength. For most people, forgiveness is not a one-time decision, but a process, though the length of time that process takes may vary. Although it can be heartwarming to hear that the family of a murder victim has chosen to forgive the killer, it is a misconception that forgiveness can be offered on behalf of another. While the family might be able to forgive the murderer for the pain caused to them, they cannot forgive the act on the victim's behalf. One last misconception is that forgiveness means forgetting. Sometimes we would like for this to be true, but most of the time we are unable to forget wrongs done against us, even when we try. What about you? Can you relate to any of these misconceptions about forgiveness? Pause the video here to see if you can think of a time when you or someone you know may have held one of these mistaken beliefs about forgiveness. Finally, let's look at one example of the process of forgiveness. In this model, created by Layton, the first stage is injured innocence. In this stage, the victim feels a deep sense of betrayal and loss. Even though victims in this stage may choose to begin their journeys to forgiveness, they may still feel that their world has been irrevocably changed for the worse in some way. In the second stage, obsession, the person who was hurt tries to regain a sense of control by undertaking an exhaustive search for the truth. The person wants to get all the facts about what happened and may keep mentally replaying events of the betrayal or hurt. In the final stage, transcendence, the person begins to move beyond the events that caused harm and let go of the pain. The person may experience compassion towards self and others and may also feel a sense of connectedness with others who have experienced suffering. At this stage, the person begins to feel that life goes on. Whether we follow this model, choose another model, or forge our own paths to forgiveness, deciding on a way to move forward is crucial to constructing conflict.